Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Code Geass, Season 1, Episode 21. We're just doing a single episode this time. Then we'll go back to double episodes from here on out. What happened last time?
What was the last one?
Shikine Island.
Yes, they're on the island. It was very like a mix of very wholesome episodes and then some crazy stuff happening. We find like I don't know, like some sort of like ancient place with the Geass symbol on it, and yeah, finding out more about what Clovis was doing, what Britannia as a whole has been doing in their taking over the world, and a little bit more about the second prince as well.
We met Schneisel, and
yes.
And we also Suzaku and Lelouch teamed up to fight against Sasaki, if that's his, I think that's his name, who was a former member of the Japanese cabinet under Prime Minister Kurugi, and then he came back as like, I will retake Japan, and with the Black Knights, blah blah blah, we will retake Japan, and Japan will be awesome. But he's really just a figurehead for the Chinese Federation. Interesting thing as well, C2 tried to go and talk to the Chinese Federation, and they would not. She was like, I'm representing the Black Knights, blah, blah, blah.
I thought that she didn't go because she had to come back and rescue...
No, she came back in time to kill Mao.
Oh, okay.
But remember they were at the airport and she was wearing the disguise and he was like, you know, blah, 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 Chinese Federation. And then she just happened to be back when that happened. That was it. So she went there, but she came back early because she was not able to speak with them.
Okay, I thought that she had like canceled her trip.
No, I think
because I thought she like apologized, like, oh, sorry, I can't.
She said, sorry, I couldn't speak with the Chinese. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a combination of both. I think it's more. I think they like either refused to talk to her. My thinking was that they refused to talk to her. Maybe I'm actually wrong now that you're bringing up that, but that they refused to talk to her because they were already planning to like invade. The
I
Southern
thought
Islands.
that they had been wanting to talk to them because they were planning to invade and they wanted like assistance once they were there.
Either way, it's done now. But anyway, just a connecting thought. I guess it doesn't really matter. Leave a like and subscribe. We're getting right into this. This is a single episode, and we'll see what happens. Check out Patreon to get a week ahead. See the finale, probably, of this season. Hope you enjoy most of all. Let's go.
Situations evolve. Our desires have no bearing on them. Time flows on, unaffected by our struggles.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Lelouch should be pleased, for he possesses true self-determination. He can change destiny itself by applying the absolute power to compel anyone to obey him.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Power of Geass.
I wonder if he could compel someone to just, like, basically keep believing everything that he says.
Yeah.
I wonder why he hasn't really done that.
I think because people are often more useful to say, like, do this for me, and then look the other way. So that because it's been more like guerrilla tactics and like, oh, say nothing about this, because he needs that person to, like, say nothing about it, etc., etc. Or do their job and then, like, continue to be in that position or whatever, I don't know. Kind of slip in. I guess that's usually his tactic. I don't know.
Yeah, because you could just say,
be my, you know, whatever.
Be loyal only to me, and then they couldn't betray, and be loyal only to me and never betray me under any circumstances, and they couldn't betray him.
That's true. Maybe there's a reason why he hasn't done that type of thing. Also, I don't think we get to see that OP for like the rest of the... We see it one more time, I think, and that's it.
The terrorism of the Black Knights, but that is a completely separate issue. The fact remains that you've both been absent from class far too often. I don't care how good your grades are, or that your Princess Euphemia's not. You don't improve.
All the teachers.
Sounds like she's still going strong.
She may carry on all night.
They're like catching up with their homework while just getting a tongue lashing.
Zero's our savior. Even 11s can move up in the world. Just look at Suzaku Kururugi.
If it hadn't been for Zero, the Chinese Federation would have conquered Kyushu.
That isn't what it said on the news.
Because the Britannians control the media.
I don't care as long as there's peace.
The peace of slavery? That's what Kururugi wants.
Opinions in the ghettos are split.
Some are submissive, some are defiant.
But at least people are speaking up.
Crazy. We need to be realistic. I agree with Zero. Well,
For once.
True? Maybe I'll even get my dream of being a bureaucrat.
A bureaucrat? Seriously?
Hey, even I had a dream once. In If I hadn't thrown in with the Black Knights, I'd probably be hooked on Refrain by now.
Refrain might bring back her memory, so I could find out who Zero is. But what would I do if I knew?
Yeah.
On that other issue, we have instructions, but we haven't been able to reach Zero.
Then I'll just go ahead as planned.
They also said there's someone there who wants to join us. Anyway, tomorrow is the only time we'll be able to use the escape route that Deedhard set up for us.
Wait, where? Someone where?
I missed the where.
Yeah, you like how he's not actually being like super disloyal to Zero necessarily. He just is curious, I guess. And yeah, I don't know.
Brain might bring back. Then I'll just go ahead as planned.
No, we don't know.
It's a trap.
But we need inside sources. Anyway, tomorrow is the only time we'll be able
Where
to use
indeed
the
is
escape
the
route
question.
that Deedhard set up for us.
Tomorrow. Someone there who wants to join.
Thank you for waiting. The Anniversary School Festival, which is the most open event in the Tokyo settlement, is about to start. It will begin at the sound of this voice. Are you sure it's all right to do this, Lily? Very sure. Okay.
Like with when they were chasing the cat,
Yeah.
it sounded like this. Meow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, look!
What?
Giant Arthur. Look at him. Look at him in the corner.
I didn't see.
Step right up. Get your hand and just follow this. Two.
Look.
Oh, all the Clovis stuff. You like the Lancelot?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Emergency countermeasures that they left behind.
The press?
We've identified the solar panels used in...
If he's seen on TV by the wrong people, it's fucking over.
Oh, and what about that
Yeah.
laboratory?
Handled most of it myself. About 72% is complete. And Toto?
He's drawing up a list of occupation targets, broadcasting stations and such. I need you to check them, including the dummy plans we're sending to Kyoto.
I understand. I'll confirm tomorrow.
Oh, and I know we're late in reporting this to you, but regarding the operation of the Zero Squad, Oki has...
Wait, how Toto being part of the Black Knights is a fucking game changer. Like having a serious like another dope as fuck commander and soldier who's like a great leader and smart and knows everything and is like Japanese it's just who else was doing that shit and like coming up with like detailed plans of places to occupy, etc.
Well, that was the whole thing before when it was smaller and just like one little group.
Yeah,
Lelouch could do it,
but he had to do everything. There was,
exactly.
Like, now we can kind of delegate to Deedhard and to Toto specifically. Like he's like one of the most useful people in the show.
I'll have to contact you later.
Is it actual trouble? Or just...
But everything is running fine. There's no problem. The 2 meters wide up through last year, and suddenly you declared we had to have a 12-meter pizza.
Isn't it great? It'll be the largest one of its
Is that a giant pizza oven?
Yes, a giant stone oven.
Now there's a TV crew running around campus. You know we can't show our faces.
They're doing like Guinness Book of World Records.
Making the pizza.
Oh, and yeah, Millie knows that he's a prince and he can't show his face.
Sorry, but an 11 from the ghetto walking around alone would be...
It's all right. You needn't worry about me so much. I'm okay, really. Anyway, is this going to help you with your work?
Yes. I can gather data for our development project.
I understand. That's good then.
What the hell am I doing? If I get the chance, I should hand her over to the cops or a hospital. I can't. If they connect me to the Black Knights, it would implicate everyone. And so I can't just kill her. I can't.
Here's the festival.
Here we are.
Is something wrong?
No, I used to be a school teacher, so I was feeling a little nostalgic.
Why did you stop teaching?
My best friend since we were little kids. Well, he's since passed on. You could say that I'm living out his dream in his place. It's kind of a heavy thing for me to carry around.
Let's go in.
I'm an 11.
That doesn't matter. Campus is open today. Come on.
Yeah, in you go, you two.
Isn't that so nice?
Yeah. So many onions.
He just has crazy nice feel for the pizza.
I thought you were never going to come back to school.
It's on purpose? Why didn't you tell anyone?
You're Colin Stotfeld right now, aren't you? Not Colin Kozuki, right?
Are you trying to draw me in by acting friendly?
On the battlefield, I won't show any mercy. I know this is against the rules, but while we're at school, I'd rather try to change your mind here than defeat you in combat later.
Wow.
Something's different about you.
It's Yuffie. Made him hope more.
Came back.
I'm not as sick now, so...
Colin, what we were talking about has nothing to do with school, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Colin, if you don't mind, could you go and check in with your class?
Sure, I don't mind.
Lucky.
Isn't that isn't that nice?
That is nice.
How even Lelouch is like, okay, all right.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, he knows like there's a lot he didn't know about Suzaku, but like he's not just gonna kill her or expose her if he thinks that he can, you know, just school can be a little bit of a neutral territory, and then hopefully I can make long-term change by
yeah, hopefully we could just be chill here and we can not kill each other. And then once the change is made, we won't have to fight anymore.
Exactly.
And then like in a bright future or whatever.
Sure, I don't mind. I do mind! This thing actually scares them? I'm gonna get Lelouch for this. I should have told him. The only person I'll let order me around is Zero. Oh, great, here comes another couple.
That's cool.
Why couldn't they make this whole thing mechanical? They've got this dumb screen.
Yeah.
It's weltering inside of here. Come on, move your ass. Hurry. Move your ass!
Oh.
Ogie.
Oh!
You're back safe.
Fortunately, yes.
Festivals are such fun.
Doesn't he look like Lloyd? No great wonder. Working under that guy must really drive her out of her mind.
She's like only smacking that one kid.
I'm sorry. The handle just broke in two.
Soldiers, how peaceful the world is.
Say, aren't you Suzaku's friend? Hey, you. Huh? Boy, where am I supposed to go to eat the biggest pizza in the world?
She just wants to.
So you're here.
Hey, you. Boy. I thought she was like doing that to like draw him away from her, but no. She just
actually
that's just how
curious
she
about
was
the
doing.
pizza.
She just wants to eat the entire thing by herself, I'm sure.
Oh, so you're here.
I'm here to watch history be made.
By which I mean the pizza, not the, destruction of the Tokyo settlement.
It was the least I could do.
The Glaston Knights who were standing by in the homeland have joined us here. And that means we even have send-off for the Gloucester.
I understand, and I'm going to play this card in my negotiations with the Chinese Federation.
Please do.
What a great honor. Being asked for assistance by Princess Cornelia, who is unmatched on the battlefield.
Please don't tease me about this.
But I'm sincere. On the field of combat, you shine more beautifully and brightly than any flower or butterfly at a soiree. Yes, like the Flash herself.
Please stop saying that. You know I'm only... Now where could Yuffie have disappeared to? I told her I was coming to see you off.
Royal siblings.
I had a long talk with Yuffie last night. Ah, and about the other matter, Bartley's project?
Oh yes, I really don't mind. But will he actually be of any use to us?
I'm asking about the biggest pizza in the world.
I'll bring you some. Now wait in your room.
I don't believe you because you're a liar.
I'm not going to deceive you over a pizza.
I'll wear a disguise. I don't like cold pizza.
Right now, I have a school festival and a coup d'etat.
You could have worn a disguise in the first place. Oh shit.
Oh, that's my friend.
Oh, is he gonna recognize her?
Valletta?
You're definitely not an 11. What's your name?
This is, she's my... Colin, authorized personnel only. Could you get them out of here now? Ogie?
Oh, she was all covered up.
Yeah.
So.
I'm really sorry, but there's something I want to talk to Suzaku about. It's all right, you're happy.
Yuffie, I think this is a wonderful idea you've come up with.
Really?
I'll discuss it with Cornelia so that she understands.
Suzaku, my brother approved my idea.
What was your idea?
What's your favorite
I'm so sorry, are you alright? I'm fine, are you okay? Nonali?
Be careful. Be careful.
I mean, she knows about Lelouch.
I know,
so.
but like, be careful about the other people in the vicinity that might think it's weird that a child is overly familiar with the
But they don't know
princess.
it's her. She's wearing a disguise. The people
I guess,
don't know
but
it's
it looked like
Euphemia.
she maybe had some guards with her or something.
Yeah.
Which, they might know.
Yeah, right.
Especially when her name is Nonnally and she's in a wheelchair with her eyes closed.
And they're the guards.
And they're the royal guards of
yeah,
the
that's
princess.
a strong point. That's a strong point. I mean, if they're directly under her, she could order them to keep quiet.
Ogie now.
This is bad. If they see me here with C2, then...
I'm sure the spare ones are here. Maybe in back.
Everyone's here.
Hello, what's up? Are there any spare fuel tanks in the back there?
Oh,
needs one for the
if Suzaku sees Ogie.
Oh, yeah.
Would this get any more annoying?
You can use your Geass kit.
It'd be dangerous to use it on Ogie and whoever that is with him. And I've
Yeah.
already used it on everyone else here.
Well, it's your own fault then. You shouldn't use it so freely.
Your comments are not helping.
Is that Lelouch? Are you here? There's something important I want to ask.
Oh, shit.
Find a way to get out of here fast. Surely.
She just keeps sitting there.
I'm going to create a diversion. Use it to get away.
Oh my god.
Huh? The panels are falling.
Oh.
Surely.
What?
They have the smoke daytime fireworks. Jesus.
Thank you. I'm just glad you're okay. Where did all the smoke come from?
Never mind that. Can someone help me, please? I'm in a little pain here.
What's the matter?
My ankle. It's a very familiar feeling.
Oh my god, that little bastard came in here just to attack him.
Familiar feeling.
I love this episode so much, man.
Sorry you got caught in that weirdness back there.
No, it was actually sort of fun. I haven't felt this excited in a long time.
I think it's better you move out of Area 11 now.
You know, Ogie, I wonder if the person I used to be was as happy as I am now.
Not even close.
Not even remotely close.
Can you tell me what you were going to say when we were back there at the school? You started with she's my what?
Well, you see...
I really don't think I'd mind becoming an 11.
Isn't that so cute?
That's so nice, but so sad. I'd never want her to get her memories back.
Right?
Will you keep our secret? I mean about Lelouch and I being here? But if you just stay here like this, all I want is to be with my brother. That's all that matters. Do you remember that time when you and I got into a great big argument? On which of us was going to marry Lelouch when we grew up?
Yes, I do. We put Lelouch on the spot by making him decide right then and there.
So, how about now? Do you still love him, even to this day?
Royal siblings be like.
Yeah.
Classic royal siblings.
Gotta keep that bloodline pure.
Here's the thing about that is I kind of like it in a weird way because it's just an anime trope that you see in everything. It could, if the show is about something different, you'd see the same shit. It's just how fucking weird incestuous anime shit works. It's in everything. It's fucking weird. But the fact that they are royalty like adds a weird historic like accuracy to it in a fucked up way. It's not good still, but it's at least like there's like some historical backing to it because it's like Britannia and it's like British royal family, etc., etc.
I would. I thought it was cute when they were like, "Oh, back in the day," when they were like,
now?
when they were like 5. I'm like, "Oh yeah, whatever." They were like little. And then, what about now? What about now?
Well, and another thing is they make a distinction between like the way that they joke about that as their kids and like the way Shirley did with her dad. Because like she was a little kid and she obviously didn't feel that way about her dad later.
Yeah.
So like there's different, it's a sliding scale of incestuousness. But in the show I don't mind it as much as I would in other shows.
Is he standing on the steam vent of that oven? He'd literally be dead.
Yes, I understand, Shirley. I promise I'll make time for you. Right now, just send Group B to the stage to help. Right.
Promise I'll make time for you, he said to Shirley.
It's so easy. If I make a mistake here, no one's life is on the line.
Not bad. Lelouch.
Nonnally, how's the pizza? Sorry, I need a second. Call me if something happens.
How about Millie? Could you give us a moment?
Yeah.
Oh
my
Ganymede.
God. Ooh. Oh, nice.
It's an antique first-generation nightmare.
Oh, it's all plugged in?
Yeah, Evangelion style.
Because it's an open festival after all, and this is Suzaku's school. So they came to see him? Yes. Suzaku's like a ray of hope for many 11s. They revere him. I see.
Ganymede, a third-generation knight used by Lady Marianne the Flash, isn't that correct?
It's just a fundamental frame. A big puppet for events like this.
An unorthodox design dropped for the next generation of nightmares due to Lady Marianne's death.
I'm guessing that's the real reason you want to marry me. So now you get he has no attraction whatsoever to the opposite sex.
Well, I get the general idea anyway.
Asexual. Real quick, isn't that cool? That's literally Lelouch's mom's nightmare.
That's crazy.
And she was a knight.
That's super cool.
Marianne the Flash.
That's cool. I really like that.
And earlier, Schneisel was like the Flash herself. He said, like, commenting on how beautiful you are on the battlefield.
Yeah. And that makes it, that's cool. And it also makes it a better compliment if he's, like, comparing her to probably someone, like, obviously she really loved, like, her. And
she really looked up to her. Yeah, big time.
That's really interesting.
It makes sense that the Ashfords would have it after she died, because they were, like, close with the Ashford family. Yeah,
that's cool.
It all works up. All really good setup, and, like, not a big thing, but says a lot about the history. Good writing.
Yeah.
101.
Get the general idea.
And Lloyd is fucking asexual, I guess.
That takes a lot of technique, honestly. Yeah. Especially in one of those old ones.
This is a day of sweet surprises. To think you and Natalie were so close all this time. And that you and Suzaku are friends as well.
What is that guy doing? This is no time to be hitting on some flirty girl.
I never want to see people unhappy ever again.
Remember, we can't meet after this.
That's not true. I found a solution for everything.
Lelouch!
Oh, shit.
Is that Princess Euphemia?
Why would you... Oh, no.
Lelouch, take Natalie away!
Sorry to leave you alone at a time like this. I copy. I'll send in the back.
She's doing the...
I know.
Still.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Please don't panic!
Oh, it was like programmed. The tragedy.
Dreams.
Pizza.
Guess we should have left this to the pros. What do you think?
I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to give up on this one. Everyone stop this at once!
Did they just shoot?
My God. Who this is? Stand back. HRTV, a comment. Just one word, please. It's Euphemia. It's me, Nina. I'll get you out of here. This is
oh my God.
Excuse me. No,
oh God. The crowding.
You don't say. Already, if you've escaped on your own, I'd say that's excellent, Deputy Commander. We'll stay right here. Right, there's no need for the captain of the Zero Squad to escape now either. I'd like you to continue to stay undercover here in the settlement. I'll introduce you to Zero later on.
I understand.
An undercover agent working for D-Tard?
Oh my God.
Thank you, Suzaku.
That's crazy.
Yes, how about Euphemia?
She's all right. Suzaku's taking care of her.
I see. Lelouch, guess what? Yuffie said that she and Suzaku are becoming very close now. They make a nice couple. Don't you agree?
Natalie, you...
Thank heavens. They're all right. Do please network this broadcast nationwide.
Oh, shit.
You mean go live now?
Yuffie?
I have a very important announcement.
Your Highness, it's Princess Euphemia.
What's she doing now?
Now what? This little girl makes such a fuss.
I, Euphemia Lee Britannia, hereby declare the formation of the specially administrated zone of Japan in the area surrounding Mount Fuji.
What? Britannia has... They're recognizing Japan?
Damn it. I never thought of this scheme, even though it's only in a limited area.
11s will be permitted to call themselves Japanese. Restrictions against 11s and special rights for Britannians will no longer exist within this zone.
Wow.
It will be a place where 11s and Britannia side by side as equals.
I already thought through every detail of that scenario.
Do you hear me, Zero?
This turns the tables. Just flips the whole fucking board even. Long live Princess Euphemia.
Why is she doing that now? That's pretty obvious. She's in love with an 11.
The way I go, the Black Knights will break apart over this. The reason we exist has vanished. How could this have happened so easily? You think you can just take it all away from me like this? Even if it is a place where we can be ourselves. You know nothing. You understand nothing. I am the terrorist who hides his face. And you.
Lelouch, now it can be like before.
No, the past is dead
God.
and gone. Euphemia.
Jesus Christ.
What'd you think of episode 21?
That was like such a weird mix of like crazy shit happening and like messing around and wholesome stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuffie. Cornelia is so angry.
But she went over Cornelia's head.
Yeah, because she got permission.
From Schneisel.
Yeah.
Who, although as a second prince, seems to be like in pretty close talks with the Emperor. We saw him like talking to him last episode.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to be, well, I mean, I guess he's the second prince. There's only one person above him who we have never heard of or anything. But it seems to him that like they are like just figuring out the whole, like he wasn't in on all the Geass stuff and all these like
Schneisel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's like figuring that out and stuff, and he's very good at like sort of appeasing everyone, like his siblings and stuff, like trying to not subdue Cornelia, but like calm her down while at the same time authorizing Euphemia to do some crazy shit that he knows Cornelia is gonna lose her mind over. And it's rough because
Cornelia just wants, we'll go down the list. Cornelia just wants to subjugate the people and conquer and be and win in battle and be an honorable soldier and prove that Britannians are the fucking best.
And also just like do her job, like
do her job. But that's her job.
Yeah, that's her job. But
before that, yeah, she's very.
But I think it's less of her own desire that she loves doing that, and more of her desire to be successful at her job and be like her inspiration, Lelouch's mom.
Yeah.
And I think it has more to do with that than actually like super enjoying being a ruler and like taking places over. It's
she wants to be effective, and her idea of doing that is what they've been doing so far in fighting, basically.
Exactly.
But who knows what Schneisel really wants? He's got his fingers in a lot of different pots. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have no idea what he wants at this point. He seemingly is just doing his own thing. Euphemia just wants to live in her little fantasy land of everyone's happy in this one area, and then just outside of it, like everything else can do whatever it's want. If me and the people that I care about, and I don't have to like it's hard because she just wants to make the world a better place in the biggest way that she can, of just like claiming, as a princess, claiming her one area, and that's her area, like that she's in charge of,
especially,
and she can make the rules, and her rules are there's no discrimination, no anything. Everyone just gets to live their lives.
Japanese people
in
can
this
be
area.
Japanese.
Exactly. Yeah, they can do anything that they want, and no one's going to stop them. But the problem with that is it's still only one area. It's not the entire country. It's not the entire world that her family has trampled over. And it like helps, but also hurts at the same time is what Lelouch is thinking, because it's great for the people that are inside of it, but everyone outside is still suffering. There's no solution for that. And
is there no solution for that? Because Lelouch was trying to do the same thing, just by force.
Yeah.
So if you have somebody in the government who wants to do that and who has the power to make that happen, it's been approved by the government, they don't necessarily want war. They don't want to be fighting their own people. They don't want a resistance. So if they make this, then the fighting will stop.
I think, but Lelouch is angry because he wanted to do that, but that wasn't his, like, end goal. He didn't...
His end goal is to destroy Britannia.
Exactly.
Yeah, but is that what's best for the Japanese people? To, like, fight to the bitter end and to blow up their general and say that he committed suicide? Is that better for the Japanese people? Who is Lelouch or Euphemia doing what's best for the Japanese people? It's hard to say because they're both trying to do the same thing of the administrated zone. That's why Yuffie was like, and because obviously she knows it's Lelouch, she was like, how about we just give you an administrated zone and then go from there? Yeah. So but you're right. The question of what happens after that.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
It just stops there and it's that one place and then everywhere else it's shit? Or is it possible that Yuffie's there and she can, like,
is it possible that Yuffie, like, runs this place and then eventually gains control over all of Japan? That's her area.
After Cornelia fucks off to go conquer somewhere else.
Whatever, things settle down. They realize that it's actually, like, you know, easier to, like, rule a place where you're not, like, beating people down and having them fight back at you all the time. So they just, you know, because if it would be probably the best for specifically the Japanese people, not the rest of the world that's, like, already been taken over and stuff.
That's the thing, Britannia's still there.
Exactly. They're still, you know, doing whatever they want in the rest of the world. So I don't know, it's an interesting thing because, yeah, if we're saying, for now, Yuffie's thing is the best, and hopefully it can spread to all of Japan, but then Japan is, like, literally this big compared to the rest of the places that Britannia has taken over and is still trying to take over.
This is what Suzaku has been wanting.
Yeah, like, this is just Suzaku's thing of, like,
system.
Oh, if I... And partly, this is... specifically Suzaku's work paying off because he stuck around, got to a high enough level that he met the right person that can now help do what he's doing.
Exactly.
But, you know, Lelouch is just kind of just salty about it because it's not what he had planned, it's not what he had expected.
And because if what he wants is to destroy Britannia and he has a group
and he
made
loses
up
steam
majorly of Japanese people and people who don't like Britannia, then what is this going to do? It just takes all the steam out of their sails.
If it's like, oh, maybe, like, the rest of Britannia is bad, but there's someone in charge now that's really great and really doing what's best for everyone, not just the Japanese people, also for the, you know, Britannians who are being shitty all over the place. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. And they, you know, shouldn't be being brought up to fear all the Japanese people who are just living their lives in their place that they've always been. So it's, I don't know, it's a really complicated thing because...
of all the reasons that you just stated.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it's just hard, and I don't know what Lelouch is gonna do, because, like, anything that he can do is just gonna, you know, make it
They're at a serious
worse,
crossroads.
because how would people follow him against Euphemia?
Yeah.
How would any of his how would any of the Black Knights be like, oh yeah, let's take down someone who's doing what we wanted to do, but
unless they see it as like, oh, where we're gonna trust a fucking Britannian princess.
Yeah, or if they, I don't know.
It's gonna split it, because also the Japanese people. We at the start of this episode we started in all the. It was like in the Shinjuku ghetto, in all the ghettos, all the Japanese people are split. Of like, I just want peace of being a slave. You know, Zero's trying to fight for our freedom. All this shit. Why didn't we go with the Sawasaki? Because he's a Chinese figurehead. All this shit. Everybody's really split. But as we saw in the festival that the Japanese people, at least some of them, are starting to like Suzaku. There was like the guy with the Lancelot suit. A bunch of people are there like, he's so cool. He's an example of like what we can be, and there's hope in the system.
And just like by Suzaku and by Euphemia accepting him and by him going to that school has already made such great strides just for the student body that then sees like previously if they saw a Japanese person walking by their festival, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here, we don't want you in here, and be like terrified out of their minds.
It went from...
And then they're like, no, come on, it's an open festival. So like this festival in a way was like showing like a small version of the larger scale community that Yuffie wants to make.
Exactly. The Japanese people went from we are Japanese to we're in war to we lost the war to we are the scum of our own country and we have no chance of fighting back. Then they get a little sliver of hope fighting back, but they're still dying like crazy. Their generals who were formerly of the army, now of a resistance force, are dying like flies, killing themselves and like doing dumb shit. And now a knight who was a Japanese person, the son of the prime minister, like rose through the ranks, became a knight. He was knighted. He is a major in the military. And he is the knight of the princess who chose a Japanese person as her knight. Yeah. Now that princess wants to create peace for them. What are all those people? So like, just think of the gradient there. Yeah, from where they started to where they are now. What are they gonna do?
Yeah,
it's not a sure thing, but it's
here's
hope.
The other thing that I'm thinking of. So and this is not Lelouch. Like, I know Lelouch wants to take down Britannia as a whole, like, and get revenge, but I'm talking about the perspective of like just the rest of the Black Knights and how they want to save Japan specifically. They're not as concerned with the rest of the world. So that's the thing is, so Lelouch, the plan is that he's telling them, okay, we're gonna take one area and then we're gonna, take the rest of it. But the thing is, and the concerns that they had originally had were, well, okay, so we take all of Japan eventually, theoretically, but at that point, let's just stop Britannia, and they're like the rest of the entire world's forces that they control from just coming and taking us down. It's a tiny island, or the Chinese government taking them over once they're weak, like,
yeah,
and then it just becomes a war on them, and then they just still get beaten down because they can't.
There's a civil war in this conquered country, and then the Chinese come and sweep everything up, and then just take.
Or then Britannia's coming in, and then the Chinese come in and fight against Britannia, and then all the Japanese people just get caught in the crossfire and die again. But the thing is, with Yuffie, now that that's the thing with Suzaku's whole thing, it seemed very unattainable.
Yeah.
And very far off, but it's here right now. She's helping. And if Euphemia, she's very young, so if eventually she does control all of Japan,
especially if people love her,
for her, the foreseeable future, for her lifetime, they could have peace, and probably whoever, comes after her would do the same thing, and
or maybe she could inspire other people, like other viceroys in other countries to be like
other of her siblings that might just come and see, oh, this is just an easier and nicer existence,
and more profitable, because the Japanese people are all like hopped up on drugs like refrain, and they aren't producing for Britannia.
Yeah.
So then it's like you're breeding your people down. They don't love you, they don't trust you, and you're not getting anything from them. Whereas if you just give them a little bit at least of freedom, it's what obviously it's like kind of like what we live in today in real life. You give them a little, just distract them a little bit, or give them a little bit of freedom, and then they work like 20 times better. It's like it's insane. We're gonna move right along. Leave like it's I'm just saying more.
Shit, I thought I had something, but yeah, I think the problem is Lelouch is not gonna look at it like that, even though he should be, because he's so focused in on his own selfish desires, and not what's actually best for this country, or even just for his life.
Yeah. One last thing. Go ahead.
And I was gonna also say, seeing that Schneisel is so much
way more lenient,
more lenient than the emperor, their father, who's this flying all over the place, destroying everything. He's old. How much longer is he going to be alive? Then who's going to take over? We don't know who the first child is, but the second guy, who seems to be having all these ships and flying around in a ton of influence, seems to be fine with this type of thing taking place.
He's definitely more of a liberal in a way.
So if he say he inherited the Britannia next, he's totally fine with this kind of thing. And I don't know. There's multiple things in place that, if things went in that direction, they could be good, not just for Japan, but for the rest of the world. If there's more people like Yuffie and like Schneisel, I mean, we don't fully know his plan, But you know what I mean? Like it's just it could be a lot better. And
it's
Lelouch
it's not just a bullshit thing.
It's
like
not
a pipe dream. It's not. And Lelouch is saying that it is because he believes it is. But you're right. He's biased towards his own goals. One last thing, Valletta and Ogi, very cute.
It's so cute. It's so cute. I don't want her to get her memories back. But I wonder if she did get her memories back, what she would... I'm still interested if she does, what she would do, having seen both sides of it.
Indeed. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to see the next episode right now. Hope you enjoy. Most of all, I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.